Hello, and welcome to day one of our meditation practice. There are three components to developing a meditation practice that I think are important, and we're going to work on some techniques in all of those. The first one is learning a deep breath practice, diaphragmatic breathing, so that we're opening the diaphragm, expanding the lungs, and allowing more oxygen to flow through our body, which is really important in, number one, in body health, but also in relaxation. The second one is we're going to learn a progressive muscle relaxation technique. And the third one is learning to quiet the mind in preparation for meditation. So in order to quiet the mind, we have to really understand what's going on in there and how much control we have over that. So let's begin with the deep breathing or the diaphragmatic breathing. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our right hand and put it on our abdomen so that we're going to be able to feel when the abdomen rises is when the deep breath is actually coming right through the expansion of the diaphragm and into the abdomen. And then exhale that. So we're going to inhale to the count of 4, hold it for 1 count, and exhale to the count of 4. So on each inhale, I want you to feel the breath go in so that it's actually reaching the abdomen and expanding the abdomen, so then we know it's really working. Try that once. Hand on the abdomen, deep breath into the count of 4. Hold 1. Exhale to the count of 4. And you can feel the abdomen rise and fall. So we're going to do 3 breaths. To the count of 4, hold to 1, exhale to the count of 4, and let's begin. Excellent. The diaphragmatic breathing or deep breath we can do anytime during the day, and it's a really good idea if you can remember to do that 3 or 4 times a day, or when you're feeling really stressed. The amount and the increase of oxygen coming into your body is really important in allowing the muscles to relax. So there's that piece. The second piece is the progressive muscle relaxation. And what I'm going to do is go through a series of muscle groups from the head down to the feet, and to tighten and relax those muscles so that we begin to understand what it feels like to have the muscles really tense and also to have them really relaxed. And over time, the body develops a memory of that relaxation feeling, and we can then do it once we get a really good handle on it, can do that just by mentally going through the different muscle groups in the body and relaxing them. But for now, we need to have the full experience of it. And so let's begin with the head. So I want you to put your right ear to your right shoulder as much as you can without hurting yourself, because there's so much tension held in that back and neck muscle. And pull your head down and try to move it, create some tension to move it towards the shoulder, and feel the tension wherever you're feeling it. Sometimes it's just along the muscle here, sometimes it's in the neck. And pull it down and pull it down and feel the tension, and then relax. And pay attention to the feeling of the relaxed muscle. And then to the left, pull your ear close to your shoulder. Feel the tension wherever it's feeling. Don't hurt yourself, just pull it down and pull it a little further and feel the tension. Feel the tension, pull, and relax. And notice the way the relaxation or the relaxed muscles feel. And pull your chin to your chest and pull it down and pull it down and pull it down and feel the tension. You should feel the tension in the shoulders. Some feel it in the arms, down the back, and relax. And pay attention to the way the relaxed muscle feels. Feels good. Next, bring your shoulders, both shoulders up to as close as you can to your ears, and pull them up and pull up and pull up and pull up, and feel the tension. Feel the tension, and then relax. That felt good. Once again, that's a good one. Pull the shoulders up to the ears. Closer, closer, tighter. Feel the tension and relax. Just pay attention to the way the relaxed muscles feel. The next thing we're going to do is to pull our arms into a side. Pull them both in, pull them in tight, so tight. Feel the tension in the arms, feel the tension. Tighter, tighter, and relax. And pay attention to the way the relaxed muscles feel. It feels good. The next thing we're going to do is going to hold our fists together really tight, really tight. Tight, 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 and relax. The next thing I want you to do is to pull your buttocks muscles together, tighten them tight, 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 pull, pull. Feel the tension and relax. Next, I want you to pull your knees together. Pull them tight, push in hard, push the tension right up into your thighs. Push, 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 and relax. And feel the feeling of the muscles as they relax and release. The next thing is to push your heels into the floor. Push them tight, push them hard, and feel it up the backs of your legs, and relax. And just take a minute to feel the relaxed body. And if you notice that there are areas where you're still holding some tension, just go back to that. If you feel them in your shoulders, then go back, do some exercise, stretching, relaxing, really pulling in and pulling out so that you're getting the full sense of the muscle as it begins to release and relax. This is also something that can be done really any time that you have a quiet moment and are seated. And it's a practice that will really change the way your meditation success feels. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at what's going on in the mind. I'm just going to get myself a little more relaxed there. And what happens in the mind is feeding all sorts of circuitry in the body. So the importance of being able to kind of modulate or to understand what's going on in the mind is also the greatest gift to the body, because we're so deeply connected neurologically, chemically, muscularly, all of the things that connect us as one unit. So that when the mind is going like a crazy monkey, the body is trying to figure out what the job is. Is this real? Is this imagined? Body doesn't know, just gets ready for whatever's going on in the mind. So, and one of the important things in the preparation for the meditation is to understand how our mind is functioning and how it's acting up. So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to watch thoughts emerge. And as you watch the thoughts emerge. Don't judge them. Don't entertain them. Just watch them and then let them go as though they're floating off in a bubble or a balloon. And we're going to do 3 short segments, and then we will move into a guided meditation. So the guidelines for the listening and the watching are just to not judge, to not entertain them. As a thought emerges and the thought is, did I remember to get toilet paper? And then start remembering the last time you got toilet paper, and is there more in the store? Will there ever be more in the store? And off you go. So the thought arises, just notice it and let it go. Okay, so close your eyes and begin practice. So let the thoughts emerge, and they will. Just notice them. Try not to judge. And then just watch them float away. One more time. Close your eyes. Okay. Lots going on in there. Deepak Chopra says that the cells are always listening in to the mind. What to do, how to react. Is this a big deal? Is this not a big deal? Is this okay? Is this not okay? So that understanding the landscape of the mind is crucial in keeping the body in a neutral place, so that health is at its maximum ability to present itself in our bodies. When we sit to meditate, and we'll go further on into this after we do some guided meditations, but when we're sitting in our own meditation, the importance of befriending our mind is critical, so that we're not fighting internally as we're sitting. You can be sitting quietly and a little war is going on and your body is just freaking out. So that practice of just sitting and watching the mind and watching the thoughts emerge and watching them pass is really a good practice, because it's such a foundational piece of meditation. So now we've looked at the diaphragmatic breathing, opening up the diaphragm, expanding the lungs, bringing in oxygen flow. The progressive muscle relaxation, really learning how to relax that muscle structure in the body so that we can sit peacefully and quietly. Then looking at the activity of the mind and knowing that we can also work at that process of slowing that down, so that when we do sit for meditation, we're in the best position possible to be successful. So we're going to end this today with a slightly shorter than usual, but a guided meditation to really open up the idea of how this mind-body connection improves the potential for success in quiet sitting. So get comfortable. I'm going to put on a little bit of music. And let's begin. Close your eyes. Feel the relaxation in the body. Feel the quieted mind. And now imagine yourself walking down a street and you look over and you see a beautiful yellow door on a house that's slightly ajar. And the sign on the door says, "Welcome." So you walk up the steps to the door and just gently push the door open. And just inside the door is a small table, and there's a note on the table. And the note has your name on it. You open the note, and the note says, "Welcome. Please take some time to rest here in the beauty and the peace of this home. You will not be disturbed here. Please take your time." You look around and you see into the living room a beautiful, comfortable looking chair. And it's by a window. And the window looks onto a green space. And it's slightly open. There's a soft breeze blowing in the window. And you can see that there are birds in the tree outside and the lovely sound of their happy chirping. Now you sit in the chair, and it's oh so comfortable. And it feels the perfect place to have a rest. You look around, there's beautiful paintings on the walls. The sunlight streams in. A gentle breeze is blowing through the window. And the beautiful quiet sounds. This is the perfect place to rest. Your body's so comfortable in the chair. So relaxed. So peaceful. Just rest in this for a few moments. This beautiful, peaceful place is yours to return to whenever you need it. Whenever you feel some tension, some busyness, come here. You get up from your chair, feeling so refreshed, so peaceful, and so ready to move on with your day. There's a pen by the note on the table at the door, and you just write a very brief thank you. Thank you for this peaceful, beautiful spot. You open the door, step back outside, leave the door slightly ajar with the welcome sign on the front. Knowing you can return here whenever it's required or just whenever it feels like you need a break. Now gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you feel a little bit more relaxed than when you sat down. Have the best day possible.